playing with a grandchild, and I thought I might have pulled a muscle on my side because I was a little tender.
It seemed like a pretty ordinary pain, but a routine doctor's visit led to devastating news.
And they found out it was cancer, cancer of the liver.
Not just cancer, a nearly 5-pound tumor in his liver and bile duct. Paul Parent and his wife were in shock.
I was scared, and I asked questions that I didn't know enough to ask before.
He had no chronic illnesses. He was on no medication. This blindsided us.
That was December 2020. Chemotherapy came next with the hopes of eventually removing the tumor, but then more heartbreak. Doctors said it was inoperable.
They said there is nothing they can basically do at this point.
The chemo failed to shrink the tumor, so it was just too risky to remove it. The only option was to make Paul comfortable.
We're just hoping to sustain him for as long as we could. It wasn't a good diagnosis.
That's when Dr. Martin Hurdle, a liver transplant specialist at Tufts Medical Center, entered the picture, and suddenly everything changed.
The liver is smart.
He'd heard about Paul's case at a conference and thought of a new treatment plan incorporating something you might not know about the liver. It's the only organ in the body that can actually regenerate.
It will recognize there's a lot of the liver missing. Then the healthy part that's remaining has to grow to make up for it.
Working with Dr. Greg Franco, who was already on Paul's case during his treatment at Lowell General Hospital, Hurdle turned to a procedure called double vein embolization. It basically stopped the blood flow to the area of the liver with the tumor. That would allow the remaining healthy portion of the liver to regrow itself, eventually taking over the organ's entire function. Then they could move in and safely remove the cancer.
In 1 week, you really have massive regeneration of the healthy liver, and you can do the surgery after 1 week, which is the novelty here.
It was the first time that procedure had ever been done at Tufts Medical Center, and it worked.
Being able to help Paul, being able to bring in a new technique to the hospital, to the system, it's a great thing.
Now, after thinking all hope was lost, Paul and his wife are looking forward to his next chapter.
To me, it means that we can go back to our original plan. So I feel good and I feel healthy, and I think I can go on for a while.
By the way, Paul and Sue are now splitting their time between here and Las Vegas, enjoying life even more after overcoming that prognosis. And we should mention that although things look great, Paul still needs to be monitored every few months or so to make sure everything continues to improve. I'm Jessica Brown, WCVB News Center 5.